I don't care. Gary's not here, and we need someone to do it. You need to do it. Go, 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 go.
Hi. Welcome to Sweet and Sour. It's our crew episode tonight. It's a lot similar to our normal episodes. So this time around, it's a bunch of people you've never heard of giving you opinions you never asked for. So exactly like our normal episodes. First letter. This audience member has fallen in love, but does he feel the same way? And her ex is back in town, and it's caused some explosive results. But who is to blame? And finally, she's fed up with the commercialisation of Valentine's Day. Is it time to scrap it? All of this coming up on Sweet and Sour. Don't go away.
Got a problem, big or small, would a miracle be nice? Our motley crew is back, churning out advice. You might even laugh a bit in the following half hour. Park your backside on the couch, cause baby it's time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Pour some sugar in there, baby.
It's time for Sweet and Sour.
How's about some chili?
It's time.
Welcome to Sweet and Sour. It is our crew episode, our last episode for 2015. It's been a long year, and we've all worked very hard. Speaking of working very hard, I am joined now by members of our crew. We have Ash.
How's it going?
Hello, Ash.
How's it going, Mason?
How's it going? Tell us, what is your role on this show?
I'm the camera operator right over there.
And do you love it?
Oh, I love it.
Fantastic. Montana Tickner.
Hi,
Hello.
Mason.
What's your role on the show?
I'm kind of just a floater. I just do whatever needs doing. If someone doesn't show up or calls in sick, then I take over for them.
Like a robot. Like a very replaceable robot. Hello, Jen.
Hi, how you going?
You've been on the panel before.
I have.
We all have, actually. But you've been on more. What do you do here?
I do the makeup, so I make all the people look like they do. And all our hosts and our guests each week.
Fantastic. Michael,
G'day Mason, how you doing mate?
how's it going, mate?
Yeah, I'm very well, thanks. When I'm on the show, I'm on the lighting desk, so I listen to Jamie, who's on the floor, and he tells me what lights to turn on, and I turn the lights on to the correct percentage according to what the lighting plan is for the show. And also during the show, I'm on the tape, so I record this show live to air and hand it off to Jamie, I handball it off to Jamie, and he dubs it.
Fantastic. What a response.
Fantastic, mate.
Let's get right into it with our first letter. Dear panel, I'm 18 and I like this guy at uni. He's in one of my art units. I noticed him on the first day and it was love at first sight. He's one of the most popular guys at uni. I told my friends that I like him, but they don't think he'll like me because I'm not one of the hot girls. I'm not so sure because I reckon I saw him staring at me in the lecture last week and he brushed against me as he was walking out the door. How can I find out for sure if he likes me? And if he doesn't yet, how do I get him to notice me? Does anyone on the panel believe in love at first sight? And that comes from Amy from Coolbenia in WA. Straight to you, Jen. How do we fix her love issues?
Okay, well, in regards to a question as if we believe in love at first sight, I think there's lust at first sight. I'm not sure about love at first sight. If she really likes him, just ask him out. The worst you can say is no, and then you know. That's the simple solution, I would think. That's pretty much it. But I wouldn't really suggest going after someone just because you're obsessed with their looks at first sight. Doesn't mean they're going to be a nice person. So at the end of the day, it's how people are to other people, not so much what they look like. If you can't carry a conversation with him, then what's really the point? Looks fade and beauty from the inside doesn't. So that's what I would advise Amy from Coolbenia.
Fantastic. So you do not believe in love at first sight at all?
No.
Not at all. There you go. Michael.
I've got some notes that I've written down and I've been preparing for the show. Amy, I think, to put this bluntly, I think love at first sight is absolute bullshit. I do not believe in it. This guy, from what I'm hearing about this letter, is probably in the popular group at uni, and guys who are in the popular group at uni are very particular about what girls they go for. Having said that, I don't think you've got a chance with him, but having said that, if you want to try your luck and fuck it up, go for it. If you want to do this, get to know him, spend time with him, find out what he likes, walk over to him and have a conversation with him. What's the worst you can do? Like Jen said, say no. I don't think love at first sight exists. I think it's absolute bullshit.
Savage. Very savage. Montana, they can't be very good friends if they don't think she's one of the hot girls.
No, that's what I was thinking, is that if your friends are saying that he's not going to like you because you're not one of the hot girls, then he doesn't seem like a really great guy, because it's what counts on the inside, right? Also, you said here, how can I find out if he likes me? Like Jen and Michael have said, you can do the bold thing and go and ask him out, but I know that can be kind of, you know, a bit daunting. So go to like the incognito, send in a friend. I don't know, kind of like that, maybe?
So like,
How's that gonna work? How's that gonna work though?
Yeah, it's very primary school.
Montana, how's that gonna work?
The
The
whole thing's very
incognito
high
thing.
school. Like the
Yeah, the whole
popular
thing
guy.
is very high school. And I mean, she's only 18, so you can't
First
really
year out of
blame her.
school. Take
Yeah.
your time. I'm 21 and single. Take your time.
there you go, ladies.
You've also said if he doesn't like you yet, how can you get him to notice you? I feel like if he's not noticing you already, and you're having to do extra stuff, you might go away from being who you actually are. So I don't think you should be doing anything extra to try and get him to notice you, because if he can't notice you for you, then I don't know if he's worth trying to get you to notice him. Get him to notice you. There you go. Yeah.
There you go. Ash, it's been a resounding
Well,
answer from everybody.
that is true.
He's brushed against her, he's stared at her maybe. Is it love?
Well, everyone's brought up some good points, but I'll bring up an old quote. What is love? Baby, don't hurt me. Baby, don't hurt me so no more. So just go whatever you feel is right. If you get shut down, you get shut down. What's the worst that can happen?
Well, there's a lot that can happen, I think, Ash.
Well, it is uni, and
It is uni.
I mean,
There's
he
plenty
might
of
like
guys
her.
at
and-
uni, Ash.
well, there's plenty of fish in the ocean, so maybe this
Yeah.
fish isn't the right fish for you. Go for a swordfish, they're cool.
This fish could be a trout, and go for the swordfish.
Might-
Yeah.
yeah.
You never
Go
know.
for the swordfish.
The swordfish, yeah.
But I definitely think that she should just go up to him and ask him out. Like, he may be shy himself. He might just be the popular guy, but be shy with particular girls. So
Are you guys big on the whole, it's the guy's, you know,
2015.
decision
Shouldn't
to...
she ask him out on a date?
2015, she can go ask him.
I reckon go for it.
It's
I mean,
not the movies, it's 2015.
it's entirely her decision if she wants to do it. I personally think she's wasting her time, like I said, but if she wants to give it a go, I don't see any problem in that. If it doesn't work out, it doesn't work out. There's plenty of other guys at uni. Uni guys, you know.
Well, there you go. So, complete agreements from the panel. Amy from Coolbina, you should grow some balls and ask him out. It's not going to kill you. It's not going to hurt. Treat it like a Band-Aid. Just
Rip it off really fast.
rip it off really fast.
Go on cute dates to like fancy restaurants.
Cute
You
dates.
gotta get the date first.
Just go get the date first.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Have a chat with him. And
If
say, oh,
she
you want to
gets
go
the
on a
chat.
fucking date?
That's the
Yeah.
thing,
Well-
she hasn't said.
There you go, ladies and gentlemen. Coming up next, we've got a fresh panel of our fresh crew. Don't go in. Don't go anywhere, guys.
For sweet and sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Sugar on there, baby.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to Sweet and Sour, the show where everything's made up and the opinions don't matter. That's right, the opinions are as important as Gary's third coffee on a Monday night. Welcome back to segment 2. If you like what you see and you'd like to be a part of it, you can send us some letters. You can do this at our email, letters@sweetandsour.net.au. You can also hit us up on our website, sweetandsour.net.au, or Facebook us at facebook.com/sweetandsour. You can send us a tweet at @sweetandsourtv with the hashtag SNSTVAU, or hit us up on the Instagrams at sweetandsourtv. And if you do send us a letter and it is featured on this show, we are sending you to the movies, courtesy of Natalie Cameron from NRC Communications. And the movie we are sending you to this time is Love the Coopers. It's a Christmas movie, just in time for Christmas. How about that? We're going to letter 2 now. Hi, Sweet and Sour. I've been in a very happy relationship for almost a year now. We are both very happy and our friends say we are the perfect couple. About 3 weeks ago, my ex came back to town. He called me up out of the blue and I wanted to let bygones be bygones. So I was quite friendly towards him. However, I think he took this as a come on, and since then he's been calling me often and even dropped in to see me at work. Things came to a head last week when he dropped in at home with a bunch of roses, only to be greeted at the door by my boyfriend. As I entered the room, I saw my boyfriend punch my ex full in the face. Now my ex is threatening to have my boyfriend charged with assault. I don't know what to do, as I'm the only witness. My boyfriend says that my ex threw the first punch, but I didn't see it. Can my ex have him charged? And will I have to testify against my boyfriend? If I do, how can I tell the truth without getting my boyfriend into trouble? I can't see any way out of this mess. Help! And that comes from Savannah at Highgate from New South Wales. Alan Milne, you have the first word.
I'm bad at advice when it comes to relationships. I've never been good. And who punched who?
The boyfriend punched the ex.
The boyfriend punched the ex.
Apparently the ex punched the boyfriend first, but she didn't see it.
I'd punch my ex as well. Wait, no, I'd punch.
That is abuse.
I'd punch my ex as well.
That is abuse.
This is, who cares? Just if it happened, if your ex is pressing charges, then he's a dick. And I don't know why your current boyfriend punched your ex, because he's also a dick. So I don't know if you like dating dicks or not. Wait. Yeah. Sure. It's such a stupid situation.
Just a big bunch of dicks.
Big bunch of dicks.
She's surrounded by dicks. Lauren.
Well, I think all you can do is tell the truth if anything comes of it. I think the ex-boyfriend is really emotional right now and maybe overreacting, but he'll probably feel embarrassed about it all when he calms down. So he's unlikely to press charges. And if he does, the worst thing that could happen is that you get charged with a small assault charge. You shouldn't add perjury to that by lying in court. So I think the best thing you do is have no more contact with your ex and just tell the truth if anything happens.
Very educated response, but who is in the fault? Who?
I think they all acted stupidly about it. So I think they're all at fault.
They're all a bunch of dicks.
Yep.
Yeah.
There you go. Jen, from a woman to this woman.
I think she's at fault. Clearly, she is at fault. I think her ex-boyfriend is a bit lame for pressing charges. If he threw the first punch, well, if he reckons he didn't, why didn't you just punch him back? If he's rocking up at her house, then I guess he should expect that the current boyfriend would punch him in the face, and I think he's probably lucky that's all he did. So if her ex-boyfriend is going to do the charges, fine, but I would say see you later to the ex-boyfriend, and maybe she should think about if she wants to be with her current boyfriend if she's got an ex who keeps lurking around.
There you go. William, you've got the last word on this.
I agree with Alan and Lauren. Yes, she's dealing with two dicks. And this letter is ridiculous, and that she should have firstly told him that she had a boyfriend and that she wasn't interested in him, and that she shouldn't have let him kept texting her or come to her workplace. Or
Did the current boyfriend know that the ex was coming around?
No, it doesn't tell you whether they live together or not either, so it
doesn't say.
Unclear. But
she should make it clear to him that she's not interested.
Be the first thing she said.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, I've got a boyfriend now.
Yeah.
Don't come over with flowers or you'll get assaulted.
And since her boyfriend's trying to protect her, she should, stick with him and pretend she didn't see anything or hear anything and look after him, because the ex is obviously a dickhead and he's just trying to use her or try to have a bit of fun with her.
So you're saying that Savannah from Highgate, New South Wales, should lie in a court of law?
No, just pretend she didn't hear anything or see anything. She wasn't there, or just not stick up for the person who's there for her.
yes, agree.
There you go. Very resounding. A lot of dicks for your issue here, Savannah.
Surrounded by
I agree with the rest of the panel. There's a lot of dicks. You're in fault, kinda, because you didn't tell this ex at all. Sorry, I have a boyfriend. That's a thing, that's a something.
Well, something's gone amiss there. Like, he's not going to go to all these places and then rock up with roses if she actually told him what her current situation is.
Yeah.
And I also think, how would he take it as a come on unless she was at least a little bit flirty?
Yeah, exactly.
So
She didn't make it clear enough, and she said she's in a very, very happy relationship. So why should she be entertaining him and like trying to be friends with him if it's not necessary? It's her ex for a reason, because they're not
Yeah, it
together
sounds to me
anymore.
like she didn't say that she had a boyfriend. This guy's rocked up, and that's why he's now charging or going to threat to charge the current boyfriend because we didn't know about it.
well, there you go, Savannah from Highgate. You're an asshole. You are very wrong in this regard, and you should apparently lie in a court of law. Coming up next, we got another fresh panel. Don't go anywhere.
Do you long for a robust forum where really intelligent people grapple with the big issues of the day? Really? You're on the wrong channel, mate. This is Sweet and Sour.
Time for Sweet and Sour. Right here on Sweet and Sour.
Hello, back to Sweet and Sour. It's our third and final segment of the night. Just a quick whip round for our new guest, Chris Northover, the one, the only.
Hello.
What do you do here?
I am the sound sensei, as many people call me. I was basically directing audio all year until my new trainee James came in, and he's taking over the job now. So officially I'm audio mentor, but I like sound sensei. It just sounds more mastery. Is that a way to say it? No, mastery.
You've mastered the art of sound, and we all thank you for it. Vinny.
Thank you.
Hello.
Vincion.
Hello. It's Vincion, but
Vincion.
he always says it wrong.
DA, what do you do?
So
a
I
DA?
keep in check the director, and I keep everyone in the control room quiet, so they better pay attention, or I just give them a bit of a backhand, you know, like got to keep them in check. But it's pretty good. You keep in check of time and everything. So yeah.
There you go, Vinny, our resident workplace abuser. Beck is here. Hello, Beck.
Hello, Mason.
What do you do?
I was actually the sound sensei's intern, but I think a better question is, what do you do, Mason?
Oh, I do. When I'm not awkwardly hosting this show, I'm telling people what to do and pretending to do work myself. Thanks for asking.
That's a good
So
call.
it's not that different to your usual job?
No. Jen, we already know about you. You do our makeup. You make us look pretty. Fantastic.
Very pretty.
Let's get right into letter 3. Hi, panel. It's only a couple of months till Valentine's Day. It's a day that makes people feel like shit about themselves if they don't have a relationship. It's just an excuse to fill out shelf space in department stores with cheesy cards and teddy bears between Christmas and Easter. And adult shops have hijacked it to promote their porno. When I was growing up, Valentine's Day was never celebrated, and there was only the odd mention in movies. Since we've become more Americanized, we've inherited this spin-off tradition from the United States. So why do we have to be lumbered with another useless celebration? And how do you get through it unscathed every year if you're not in a relationship? Bev from Preston, Victoria. Something tells me she does not like Valentine's Day. Chris, do you like Valentine's Day?
I used to be a hater like Bev over here. I feel for you. I used to be in that position for a very long time, particularly high school. That was really hard because everyone wanted to be like, Valentine's Day would be a big thing now. So everyone had to be prepared, and prepared meaning get a girlfriend or a boyfriend. I used to be the one on the one out. So I understand your pain and how people can think it's a shit day. It's a shit day. I don't think you necessarily have to have a relationship to get through it. People send cards to friends, don't they?
Yeah.
Do they not send cards to friends? You know, that would be okay, wouldn't it? You know, since then I've, you know, met someone who I'm happily with. Shout out to you, love you, baby. But even then, I still didn't feel like I needed someone to feel happy, even on that day. So have a Valentine with a friend. That's what I think.
Yeah.
So you don't need to feel crummy about it. Just have a friendly time. So
Have a friendly Valentine. There you go. Vinny, what about this?
Look,
Porno.
look, Valentine's Day is just one day out of the year. You got 365 days of the year to celebrate love. It's like you don't have to celebrate it for one time of the year. I think if you really love someone, you'll celebrate it every day, not just one time a year, because then you'll be really crappy boyfriend or girlfriend. But I think she should just embrace it. Like if you don't have anyone with you, then maybe you should go out with like a friend, and as Chris said, like have like dinner with someone that's like a friend, and share a card with someone that probably may feel lonely like you do, and obviously feel the same way. So obviously you got to like get in touch with your inner Valentine, and if you don't like Valentine, well then you're just a lonely person, aren't you? So yeah.
Well, there you go. Beck, do you love Valentine's Day?
Well, I actually disagree with the other side of the panel
Shenanigans.
because I dislike both of them extremely. But
You were my intern at one stage.
but I'm actually questioning if this letter writer was actually brought up on Mars, because I'm pretty sure everyone in Australia has been brought up to celebrate Valentine's Day, myself included, and it should continue. But if you're going to be miserable about it, don't ruin it for everyone else, because unlike you, they want to have a good time and spend time with their loved one. But if you are going to be a dick about it, just head down to your local Woolworths or Coles supermarket, pick up a jar of Vaseline, I'm actually speaking, and just get into a sticky relationship with your right hand, because that's all you need. And just turn on a late night special, adults only, go to town. Sweet and sour's on that list.
Host is speechless.
Starstruck.
Jen.
Great one to follow on from. Thanks for that. All right, I think it's a load of bullshit. It really is. I think you should just, if you really like someone, you don't need to buy them something just on a special day. I think it's just buying into all the conglomerate shit that makes you spend money for no reason. And I think it's probably possibly the worst day to actually go out to restaurants and stuff. I don't think it's really necessary at all. Yeah, the whole thing of buying stuff that you don't need is just a joke, really.
Well, I agree with.
That was a lot more
miserable
suitable
side
than-
over there.
Yeah.
That was less disgusting.
Yes.
But
I don't think that
You know where
you
I'm
shouldn't
coming
feel like bad if you don't have a partner on Valentine's Day. I think society tries to tell you that you should feel bad, but you shouldn't. Like, it's just a day.
Well, I do agree with that, though. I do agree that, you shouldn't have to follow what society tells you.
Don't conform.
You know.
No.
I just realised that the letter writer is actually a female.
Yeah.
Let's not elaborate on that. Let's not. No. Okay, well, there can be only one. One winning letter that we send a pair of limited edition snazzy pieces of headgear from Aussie Optical. Whew. And seeing as the panel is completely fresh, except for Jen and I, you guys have no say in
Well,
who gets the
I
glasses.
like letter three. I do like letter three.
bunch
good
of
way to
baloney.
go.
So Jen, who should take home the limited edition Aussie Optical sunglasses?
I am going to go for letter 3 because I think Bev needs something. So let's send her to the movies.
Well, I think letter 1. So she can have some sunglasses
No, I
to...
think letter 3 because she
Peak
needs
and
to
eye.
cure her loneliness.
You're outnumbered.
Okay, so what do
Fine.
I do on the
Fine.
decider? We might have to bring the floor manager in to make the final decision.
Jamie,
There we go.
who gets the sunglasses?
Letter 7.
1.
1. There you go, Amy from Coolbenia.
Okay.
You can cop a view on this hunky man friend of yours without him even knowing.
She can ask him out and take him to the movies.
Maybe.
There you go.
There you
Get
go.
lucky.
That could work.
Ask him out to go to a movie on Valentine's Day and then punch her ex.
And if he says no,
It all
you take
comes
Bev
together.
to the movies with you.
And then you can take Bev to the movies
There you go.
and you can both have a
With some
sticky
Vaseline.
situation.
Oh,
Thank you for joining us on this fantastic episode of Sweet and Sour. We'll be back next year. Gary will hopefully be back. Say goodbye, everyone.
Bye.
Good
Bye-bye.
night, night, bye. Whatever.